They say in the postseason it is all about survive and advance. And that's exactly what the Axtell Lady Eagles did yesterday. After a 3-set loss in the opening match of the day to Wheatland Grinnell, they would come back to go 3 against the number 1 seed, St. John's Beloit, and win it. And then a sweep over Burton advanced them into the state championship Final Four. Meanwhile, Wheatland Grinnell went undefeated yesterday. The number 1 seed is out, St. John's Beloit. Now, Axtell will take on the number 2 seed and the defending state champion as they face the Logan Trojans. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Gross Memorial Coliseum on this Saturday afternoon. There's been a state championship in Division I that took place earlier. Now the Division II state championship is about to get underway in just a couple of minutes. In the Division I, Twin Valley League, of course, well represented. Clifton Clyde here yesterday. Great battle in the morning in Division I. Centralia advanced to the championship match. It was a rematch of last year's title game that Centralia won, handing Gossel their first loss of the season. This one went 3 sets. Centralia knocked off. Gossel gets it done. It was a 25-20 final. Actually, Centralia was down by 9 points in that final set. Got it back to within 4 before eventually Gossel would get it done and finish the year undefeated. Now it's the Axtell Eagles of the TVL taking on the Trojans of Logan. It is a matchup against the defending 1A Division II state champion. Stay with us. We'll come back with the opening serve in 1 minute.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY Clay Center.
Technology's supposed to be easy, but what happens when you have printer problems, home network issues, or you get a virus? Check out Blue Valley Telecommunications' new solution, Blue Pro. With our support package, you have access to 24/7 technical support for all your connected electronics. Plus, you get antivirus and anti-theft protection, password keepers, and parental controls. All the technology help you need to make your life easy for only $14.99. For more information, call us today at 877-876-1228.
Lady Eagles of Axtell taking on Logan this afternoon, defending 1A Division II state champions. Yesterday it was one heck of a run. 2 3-setters to begin the day, a loss and a win, and then knowing that if they would sweep against Burton in the final match, they would advance to the state finals here today in the Final Four. Guaranteed, and they did just that. And St. John's Beloit was then knocked off by Wheatland Grinnell, which knocked the Blue Jays out of the tournament and brought the Thunderhawks into the Saturday edition. They'll play on the opposite court against Attica. Last year's run into the state championship for Axtell had them matched up on the Final Four as well. Last year they would, of course, advance and would take 3rd place at the state championships. That matchup came against Fowler. They won 25-16, 18. Thanks for making an announcement right now. We're going to take a time out before I recap this. They're announcing each of the teams, and they'll announce their administration as well. We'll come back in just a moment.
Midland Exteriors.
Axtell Seamless Gutter, with over 30 years' experience, has teamed up with us, Midland Exteriors, to provide you with the highest quality seamless steel siding, Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows, and seamless guttering for all of Northeast Kansas. Call us now at 736-2753. That's 736-2753. Midland Exteriors. We've thought of everything.
Midland Exteriors. We've thought of everything.
Whether it's major auto repair, minor maintenance, or filling the gas tank, Little Joe's Service in Axtell is ready to get to work. They've got computerized equipment and the know-how to use it, so you'll get work that's diagnosed correctly and done right. They also stock most major brands of tires and wheels and can handle the installation and alignment. Custom exhaust work is available too. For all types of auto repairs and work you can count on, let Little Joe's Service in Axtell look under the hood for you.
Making sure you have a solid roof over your head requires hard work and materials you can count on. So when you're looking to build a solid structure, start with floor and roof trusses from Axtell Truss Manufacturing. Axtell Truss will provide your new home, shed, or building with the quality materials and workmanship that each job requires. Call Brian for a free quote if you're planning a new home, shed, or building. Axtell Truss Manufacturing on Highway 36 east of Marysville, 785-736-2291.
With fall harvest in the bin, it's time to plan next season's bumper crop with Oldie seed, corn, and soybean varieties. We take pride in the latest technology. Oldie will be one of the first to bring our family of producers the latest Extend, LibertyLink, and Enlist soybean varieties. This season, if you want to give your fields a big Wildcat first down, plant a high-performance corn or soybean variety from Oldie Seed, proud sponsor of Kansas State football.
An old battery can stop you cold. If you're not sure your battery has the power you need to get through another season, it's better to be safe than sorry. Stop in at Hanson Ford and get a Motorcraft-tested tough battery. Plus, get a $25 mail-in rebate with the purchase of a Motorcraft battery now through December 31st at Hanson Ford. Motorcraft batteries provide dependable power for today's high-technology vehicles across a wide range of conditions. See Hanson Ford of Clay Center. Ford, go further.
This time of year, many farmers feel like they're juggling too many things at once. Or maybe you're the guy who's trying to keep multiple plates spinning. Well, let us help you. I'm Brant with Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales, and we'll help with fall custom application and knock down those weeds and keep them under control. The blessing of rain and through this year's growing season has led to tough weed conditions. But hit them now, and you'll be glad you did in 2016. Talk with us at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Well, again, back at Gross Memorial Coliseum, we were giving a little look at last year's state championship run for Axtell as they made it to a third-place consolation final against Fowler and would come away with the win in straight sets, 25-16, 25-18. They did not beat up with Logan last year in that second day. The championships did have them pitted against Logan in the pool play, and they would end up with a win over Logan last year, 27-25, 25-16. So they have to have that in the back of the minds as something they can maybe weigh back on. Logan would then come out of the pool as a 2 seed and go on to win the state championship. That is what Axtell is trying to do this year, as they would take second in yesterday's poll to Wheatland Grinnell. And now here they are in the Final Four against the defending 1A Division II state champion, Logan Trojans. And both teams have, all 4 teams, I should say, have been announced, each cheering section, and certainly Axtell has a full crowd on hand ready to go this afternoon. They've all been announced, a chance for all those sections to give their cheers before we get going with this opening serve. Axtell and Logan for the semifinals and a chance to either play for the state title in the following match or back on this court. They will hope to change courts that would put them into the championship matchup, or they will play here for third place in the consolation final. Axtell will rotate Taylor Feldkamp in to start with the libero. And then they have Anna Bussing up front, Brady Schmitz, and Maddie Kuckelman. And on the back row is Courtney Heinen and Kirsten Talbot. And it will be Talbot who will serve to start here for Axtell. And our opening serve of the state championship is underway, as it is going to be returned here by Logan. Up at the net, spike to the back row, picked up by Feldkamp. Now a set for Kuckelman, spike across, and Logan has it. Play to the outside left, partially blocked. Kuckelman. The pass to Talbot, right back to Maddie Kuckelman. Spike on the way, blocked across. Now put across by Talbot and out of bounds. It'll be 1-0 start in favor of Logan. And to serve will be Ryan Katz, 5'8" sophomore. Up front, it is Kristen Grieving, who you'll hear a lot around the net for Logan. Here's a play in net for Anna Bussing. Almost a point. It will be, and Axtell's on the board in the one ball game. Anna Bussing with the first kill of the contest, and Axtell will step back to serve it with Anna being the server, and then Megan Bussing rotates in on the front row. It's the serve from Anna Bussing. Up near the net it comes, and that's an ace for Bussing, and it's a 2-1 lead, Axtell. Again, they met Logan last year in pool play and won in 2 sets, 27-25, and then pulled away in the second set. But then would not get a chance to meet them in the championship, and Logan would come out and win the title. Here's a set to the back row by Kuckelman. Play up front, set across now. Anna Bussing to Talbot, far side set. This is Megan Bussing, and it's going to be just long. Let go on the back row that time by Michaela Hilburn of Logan, and so it's a 2-2 tie. In to serve will be Marie Coe, who rotates into that back row. Coe with the serve across. Struggle for Axtell, and it will be mishandled the back row, and then Talbot tried to scoop it up from underneath the net and unable to do so. It's 3-2, Logan the lead by 1. Coe to serve. It's Tuckelman up front. Talbot, middle set. Brady Schmitz knocks it out of bounds. It's tipped by Axtell, though, and it's a 4-2 Logan lead. Good swing at it by Schmitz that time, but it was blocked back and then tipped off of an Axtell Eagle. And it will be a 4-2 Logan lead here early in set number 1. Serve across. Heineck to Talbot. Here's the set for Megan Bussing with the left hand, pushes it across and called, actually went outside the antenna or touched it anyway. And now 5-2. Logan's out to an early 3-point lead. Rico, 5'3" junior. Here's Feldkamp to Talbot. Forearm set for Megan Bussing. A good swing at it, but it goes into net at 6-2. Well, Axtell had a tough time out of the gate yesterday against Wheeling Grinnell, and they would come back and stretch it to 3 sets, and then really got it going, beating St. John's Boys, the number 1 seed, and in a straight set winner, it's Burton. Here's Kuffelman. Saved back across by Axtell on a block. Now Talbot and Feldkamp chasing it, unable to get to it. Big hit up front. It was blocked back by Logan, and then a scoop by Talbot at the middle net kept it alive. Eventually, it is a point to Logan, who now leads 7-2 here early. Serve on its way. Here's Heineck to Talbot. The set for Bussing. Big wind up. Corner right. Good. The kill from Bussing and a point for Axtell, and it's 7-3, and they'll have service from Maddie Kuffelman. Kuffelman back to serve. You have Bussing, Schmitz, and Heinen now in the front row. Kuffelman serve comes across. Pass up front. The set goes back row. Kuffelman again. The pass to Talbot. Now the set for Courtney Heinen up front. Her spike is somehow kept alive with a fist in the back row. And now it is a miscommunication by Logan. They let one drop right in the middle of 3 players, and it's 7-4. Axtell with the point. Kuffelman to serve. Back up near net. Stuffed back across by Schmidt. Kept alive, though, by Logan. Here's Heinen to Talbot. Right back to Heinen for the swats. And tips. It was tipped. Point, Axtell. 7-5. They've wrapped off 3 straight points and back within 2. Chair official, back row official, both motioning that it was tipped by Logan and out of bounds. So Heinen gets her first kill of the game. It's a 7-4 contest. There's a set in the middle. 2 Logan Trojans go at it at the same time. Grieving and Hofaker both went to spike it, collided with each other, falls harmless into the ground, and now we have Axtell within 1 and serving. Kuffelman, across it comes. The pass up front. The set for Grieving, set across. And it's pushed back across now by Talbot. Here's a middle set. Hofaker. Back row Talbot. Pass up front. Set from Schmitz. Stuffed across, and Megan Bussing gets it in with the left hand. Mistimed, but Bussing was able to take that left hand and guide it away from the blockers, and we're tied at 7. Kuffelman to serve. To the back row, pass up front. Set for Hofaker, partially blocked by Schmidt, now brought across by Talbot. Back again up front, Grieving to Feldkamp. Here's Talbot, Heinen with the swat, and it is going to be dug out on the back row. Still alive, Logan on the point. They'll roll it across. Talbot to Schmidt. The set from Megan Bussing. Winds it up, blocked back across. Now it's a scramble. Actually, a pretty good play up front for Heinen. And now it's Logan with an attack at net. Blocked back across, and then saved by Axtell twice. A diving hit from Heinen. A scramble from both sides. Now the shot from Hofaker. Feldkamp to Schmidt. Back set on its way across from Bussing. Near net. Logan gets it across. Here's Talbot to Schmidt with the set. Bussing again. This time partially blocked and picked up by Coe. Now a chance for Grieving into net. Point Axtell, and they've taken the lead at 8-7. They were down 7-2. They have wrapped off 6 straight points. It's 8-7 Eagles. Kuffelman to serve it. Pass goes up near the net. The set for Grieving. To the back row and a winner in for Grieving. We're tied at 8. Back to serve it. For Logan will be Carly Braun. Across it comes. Here's Schmitz for Talbot. Middle set right back to Schmitz. Back corner right goes long. 9-8 now. Logan by 1. The defending 1A Division II state champion Trojans will have the serve again for Braun. Axtell down by 1. Here's Kunkelman. Good dig. The pass up front. Now near the net. Stuff in there by Heinen. Saved, though, by Logan. Here's Talbot. Back set. Megan Bussing. Cross court. Picked up on the back row. Now play for Grieving near the net. She sets it across. Here's Kunkelman. Up front. Talbot set for Courtney Heinen. Winds it up. And a winner for Axtell. And a 9-9 tie as Heinen gets her second kill of the game. Back to serve, Brady Schmitz. Tied at 9. Opening set, semifinals. And the pass mishandled. And again, it's set across here by Logan. Heinen to Talbot. Right back to Courtney Heinen. Sets it to the middle court. It's saved. Now put across to Feldkamp. To Talbot. Back set. Megan Bussing winds it up. It's blocked and out of bounds. 10-9. Axtell leads by 1. But the big hit from Bussing, who now has 4 kills in this opening set. And it's a 10-9 Axtell lead. Pass up front for the net. Swing on the way from Grieving. Dug out by Schmitz. Now a back row hit from Feldkamp. Up front. Grieving again into Tate. And blocked, it looks like, by Megan Bussing. And now it's Axtell leading by 2 at 11-9. Wheatland Grinnell, by the way, taking on Attica. They lead 13-10 in their match. Of course, the 2 winners meet up for the championship. Here's Hofaker. Good dig by Feldkamp. Talbot, the set. Heinen, the hit across. Soft spike this time. Now put toward the middle for Hofaker. It's set across. Here's Megan Bussing. Get Talbot right back to Megan. Winds it up and now kept alive. Talbot with the kill. Kirsten Talbot, the scramble for Axtell, hit 2 digs very quickly right near the net, and Talbot just got up there and put it away. Talbot, the leading assist player for this team, 730 coming into the state championship. That time she got the kill, though. Oh, what a dig from Bussing. Gets it across and stopped by Talbot 2 times in a row. The setter playing big at net, and Axtell leads by 4, 13-9. Timeout on the floor. Stay with us. You're listening to Axtell Eagle Volleyball on 100.9.
Headphones, cell phones, portable drives, wireless keyboards, and more. Radio Shack offers awesome tech solutions for everyday use. From batteries and memory cards to auto connectors and cables, you'll find exactly what you're looking for, plus a wide variety of accessories to upgrade your digital equipment. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, enabling everyone to find what they need to connect and power their lives. Downtown Clay Center.
Axtell off to a big-time start here. They trailed early in this one, 7-2, remember. Now they lead at 13-9. A 4-point lead and a forced timeout on the Logan Trojans, the defending state champion. 15-13 in the other semifinal matchup. Wheatland Grinnell leads Attica in that one. Here it's Axtell by 4, 13-9, and Brady Schmitz keeps the service on its way across. Logan. Pass to the side. Now a back row set up for Grieving. Flat-footed spike. Feldkamp to Talbot. The set for Bussing. Megan Bussing. Corner right is good. That's her 5th kill already in this set. And it's 14-9. Axtell with the early lead. To serve it again is Brady Schmidt. Big-time start here for Axtell. Serve across. Play for Hofaker. Dug out by Feldkamp. Good pass to Talbot. Forearm set up for Megan Bussing again. This time it is partially blocked and kept alive by Logan. But they'll just set it across. Now Feldkamp. Talbot. Wind up for Courtney Heinen. The shot on its way. Dug out on the back row. But again, a scramble. Logan just rolls it across. Megan Bussing to Talbot. Right back to Megan with the left hand. Saved by Axtell now. And they will get a shot in the middle by Courtney Heinen. And again, a good dig by the libero, back row, Michaela Hilburn. And now a point, Axtell, violation Logan. And it is 15-9, the Eagles with the lead. Here comes the serve from Schmitz. Near ace, comes across the net. Talbot. Megan Bussing just takes it on the second shot and puts it across. Now play for Grieving, and it's long. 16-9. Axtell leads here in the semifinals in set number 1. Schmitz to serve. And this one will go into net. And it breaks a big-time run, but 16-10 now, Axtell leads. Back to serve it will be Faith Hofaker. Serve across Feldkamp. The pass up front. Talbot's got a good look at the set for Heinen, and was it tipped out? No. Pulled out, they say, and it'll be a point to Logan. 16-11. The lead for Axtell in set one. Serve on its way. Heinen digs it. Talbot sets it in the middle for Heinen. Soft spike across. Grieving passes up front. Gets it right back to the hit. No, she'll set it across. No chance at it. Now it's Megan Bussing to the middle. Put across by Talbot. Back up front is Logan. Spike to the back row. Feldkamp. Talbot. Forearm set. Megan Bussing steps into it. Near point, but Logan will scramble and keep it across. Here's Schmidt to Talbot. Now the set for Heinen. Winds it up. Blocked back across. Now Heinen will roll it to the back row. Logan's got a chance at a hit up front. Blocks back once. Now Talbot again, her third stuff of this set. The setter attacking at net, and it's 17-11. Kirsten Talbot coming up big. We mentioned 730 assists before this state championship. Talbot, though, did have 52 kills on the year, and she also can get up at the net with the blocks here we've seen. Missed serve by Axtell, and their lead is 17-12. Grieving back to serve it for Logan. Schmidt to Talbot. The set for Anna Bussing. Almost got it down. Picked up by Logan. Play in the middle. Spike on the way. Good dig by Taylor Feldkamp. Now the set up front for Courtney Heinen. Sets it across. Now set back across middle court, and a winner for Grieving. Taylor Feldkamp, we get to call her name quite a bit, but she had 504 digs this year, so great defensive player, the libero for Axtell. And had another one on that last one, although Logan does come up with a point. Here's Heinen with the spike off the speed from Talbot. Picked up by Logan. Now they roll it across. Should be a chance here for Axtell. Feldkamp to Talbot. Heinen winds it up, and it is an illegal hit on the other side. A kill for Heinen, her third. And it's Axtell now leading 18-13. 22-18 on the other court. Cleveland Grinnell lead over Attica. The other semifinal here. There's the push across by Grieving. Talbot, the set for Anna Bussing. Winds it up, cross court. Winner! Bussing gets it in. That's Anna's second. And now it's a 19-13 lead for the Eagles of Axtell. And back to serving is Courtney Heinen. We do have another cross-country report coming your way from Darla Pearson. We'll have that following this set. There's a serve from Heinen. Pass up front. Set across Anna Bussing to Talbot. Back set for Kuckelman, goes long. Got a good rip at it, but it went long on that far side corner. It's 19-14. The serve is Michaela Hilburn for Logan. Feldkamp unable to handle the low dipping serve that came into that middle court. Got her fist down to it, but it just kind of squirted off to the right, and so a point to Logan. Now the serve, Kuckelman to Talbot. Back set. This is Anna Bussing. Up top, Bussing again with the left hand. A scramble for Logan. They will just get it across. Bussing to Talbot. Back set. Here's Kuckelman. Spike across. Dug out on the back row by Hilbert. Play up at net. Feldkamp keeps it in play. Schmidt. Now it's going to be Kuckelman. High archer to the back row. Keeps it alive. Now back up front again. Good kick by Schmidt. Here's Talbot. The wind up for Kuckelman. And it's dug out by Hilburn on the back row. Now a set across by Grieving. Talbot will set up front. Bussing, soft spike across. A chance for Logan at the net. Just set across, and Talbot keeps it alive. But the point goes to Logan, and now they're back within 3 at 19-16. Logan led 7-2 to start, and now Axtell's going to take a timeout. We'll take one here as well. You're listening to Eagle Volleyball and the state championships on KCLY.
Have you checked out Central Office's gift shop lately?
No. They have a gift shop?
Yeah, they have lots of unique gifts. Yankee and McCall's candles, gifts for baptism, confirmation, and communion, as well as gifts for weddings, anniversaries, and more.
Do they have holiday gifts?
Absolutely, along with seasonal decor for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
What about party goods?
Paper plates, cups, napkins, they have it all. Hey, where are you going?
Central Office in Clay Center. I have to see all of this.
Open till 5:30 weekdays, till 2 on Saturdays.
Logan, the defending champions in the 1A Division II state championships, 36-5 now on the season after a 3-0 day yesterday. Meanwhile, Axtell 31-10, took third at state last year. They did meet up last season. Axtell winning in straight sets, but that was in pool play. Here, Axtell in the semifinals against Logan leads in the first. Here's a spike on the way across from Bussing at the net, and Logan can't get it. Anna Bussing with her third kill. And now it's 20-16. Axtell the lead, and Kirsten Talbot will serve. Eagles with the lead. Talbot will serve across. Pass up front. It's going to be stuffed by Kuckelman, but picked up by Logan. Now across it comes. Kuckelman to the middle. Talbot right back to Maddie. Spike to the back row. Hilburn digs it out. Now up front, it's set back to Axtell. Feldkamp to Talbot. Back set. This is Anna Bussing. Back corner. Again, Hilburn finds a way to keep it alive. This defense by Logan, and they need it because Axtell is attacking. Here's Schmidt. Blocks. Diving attempt by Feldkamp. Goes out of bounds. 20-17. And to serve it will be Brian Katz. Serve across. Schmidt for Talbot. Sets it to Kuckelman, who sets it to the back row. There'll be a chance here for Logan. And it goes into net. So the spike from Carly Braun into the net. It's 21-17. Axtell leads here in set one, and we've got a timeout again taken now by Logan. Eagle volleyball from Axtell in the semifinals at state continues after this.
A big harvest means lower profits, right? Not necessarily for farmers who market their grain through Central Valley Ag.
Really, that's favorable for our break-even.
CVA's Pro-Edge grain sales manager, Luke Beckman, says knowing your break-even is the key to maximum profit.
What do our margins look like? What does a profitable sale look like?
Maximize your grain profits. Contact your nearest Central Valley Ag. They'll put you in touch with your personal Pro-Edge risk management consultant.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
A return to Gross Memorial Coliseum here at Fort Hays State University. The Axtell Eagles off to a 21-17 lead in set number one. Anna Bussing will serve it. Up front, Brady Schmitz, Maddie Kuckelman, and Megan Bussing. Serve across. A play at net. Blocked by Schmitz, but just off of her hand and won't go back across the net, so it's a point to Logan. And Coe will rotate in to serve it. Marie Coe for Logan. It's a 21-18 Axtell lead in the first set. Kuckelman, the pass to Talbot. Back set across for Megan Bussing. Blocks back across. Good dig, though, by Axtell. Now a step to the back row by Kuckelman. Here's a play up front for Grieving. Soft spike. Saved and put to the back row. Nearly a point. It is. The dig from Talbot and the point for the Axtell Eagles, and they lead 22-18. It was a block that looked like it was a point for Logan, and somehow Talbot kept it alive and then found open court on the back row. Kuckelman the serve. Pass up front. Bowfaker hits it long, and it's out of bounds. 23-18. Axtell leads. Opening set of the semifinals. Kuckelman the serve it. Good serve. Hilburn had it almost roll up her arm. There's Grieving. The spike across. The dig by Feldkamp. Talbot. Kahainen winds it up and hits safe. And it's a point Logan. 23-19. Axtell 2 points away from this opening set. The serve is Braun. Kuckelman, the pass. Talbot, the set, middle. Schmitz. Winner, Axtell. They're up 24-19, and they have set point. Brady Schmitz with her first kill in the set. It's set point for the Eagles. Schmitz to serve. And it is nearly an ace. It comes back across net. Talbot, Heinen, sets it across. Now a play up front for Logan. Grieving. It's dug out by Kuckelman. Forearm set from Talbot to Schmitz. Good running hitter. Saved by Logan. And now a little soft spike across from Hofaker. Finds open court. And it's 24-20. Axtell still with a set point here on defense. And now Logan will rotate. Go out. And onto the floor will come Tristan McClure. Here's the serve. Kuckelman for Talbot. For the set, Courtney Heinen, left-handed spike, comes back up near net, miss hit, that's point, Axtell. And that is set number 1 to the Eagles. 25-20, they win set 1 over the defending champions. We're going to take a break. During the set break, we're going to take you to reports from Darla Pearson in cross country.
Hello, everyone. I'm Darla Pearson reporting for KCLY from Wamego at the state cross country meet. In this report, I'll be recapping the 2A boys, but at first I'm going to back up to the 4A girls. The top 5 runners, Old Clay Center, placed 30th Andrea Chestnut with a time of 21:11. Mariah Larson placed 68th with a time of 22:11.9. Right before her, Haley Peterson in 67th place at 22:11. Catherine Slichter placed 73rd with 22:24, and Emma Smith placed 85th with a time of 23:08. And again, the team standings for Class 4A were Baldwin, number 1, Andover Central placed 2nd, Wichita Trinity was 3rd place, and the Clay Center girls for Class 4A 8th place for the state meet as a team. Clay Center girls got 8th place as a team. Now back to the 2A boys. The first place runner was from Olby, and his name is Kyler True. For our listening area, I'm going to give you from Republic County in 13th place, Cameron Wilbur with a time of 18 minutes flat. I missed from Valley Heights in 9th place was Adrian Tishney with a time of 17:38. And also from Republic County, Ben Rundus from Republic County got 27th. And right behind him was Alex Harden from Valley Heights in 28th place with a time of 18:23. The team standings for the 2A boys finished like this. First place, Shawnee Maranatha Academy. Second place was Wichita County. Third place was Johnson-Stratton County. And the Republic County boys finished 6th overall. The Bennington boys finished 9th. So that was the 2A boys finals. And running at this time are the 1A girls have just begun their race, and we'll be bringing you the report for the 1A girls, and the last race of the day will be the 4A boys. So reporting from Wamego for KCLY, I'm Darla Pearson.
Set 2 underway. Thanks again for Darla Pearson's coverage of cross-country from Wamego. Down 1-0. Big hit up front from Anna Bussing, but it goes long. So a 2-0 start. Logan with the lead. Axtell, of course, wait a minute. We got a violation on Logan, and we're going to reverse that call. It's a point to Axtell. We're tied at 1 apiece. Now the Logan coach is up asking what was the call, and it's a point to Axtell. So the Eagles get the points. 1-1 tie. And back to serve is Kirsten Talbot. Serve across, tied at 1. Axtell won the first set, 25-20. There's a spike up front going long. It's 2-1. Axtell leads. Cat tried the big swing at the middle, and it went strong. Talbot again will serve it. Pass up front. Now it's set across. Good dig by Bussing to Feldkamp. Up front it comes to Tuckelman, who will push it across to the back row. Play in the middle by Cat. Anna Bussing to Talbot. Back set right to Anna. Cross court, picked up by Hilder. Correction by Grieving. Now play at net. Heinen the dig to Talbot. Set up front. Here comes Tuckelman. It's going to be set across, and it's picked up again by Logan. And into net. That is going to be point Axtell. They now lead it 3-1. Talbot to serve. Axtell won the first one 25-20. They lead 3-1, set number 2. Trying to get to the state championship match here at Hayes. And a winner on the right side by Logan. The hit coming this time from Faith Hofaker. And so back to serve will be Hilburn. Axtell still a 3-2 lead. Feldkamp. Talbot. Far side set. Tuckelman gets up in the air and then sets it across and hits a winner. Tuckelman gets the kill. Got up and couldn't get a swing at it, so just set it to the back row, and Hilburn got her hands on it, but it went right off and up against the backstop of those bleachers. And a Bussing now to serve. 4-2 the lead for Axtell. Here's a set from Grieving, now set across, diving attempt. Oh, it's a dig from Bussing. The pickup from Schmidt. Heinen gets it across. Still in the point. Now Tuckelman to Talbot. Back set. Megan Bussing winds it up. It's blocked. Picked up by Bussing. To Talbot. Now the set for Tuckelman. She rears it across. And it's dug out by Logan, who will set it to the net and not get across. And it's 5-2 now. Axtell with the lead. Anna Bussing will keep the service. Axtell leads it 5-2. They fell behind 7-2 in the opening set and then just turned it on, and now they lead 5-2 here. Here's a set from Megan Bussing. Blisters one across. What a dig from Hilburn. Now it comes across to Tuckelman. To Talbot. Middle set. Brady Schmidt has to set it across, and Logan will get a chance. Grieving sets it. Running attack that time on the left side, and a good hitter coming this time from Carolee Braun. So it's 5-3. Axtell will lead by 2. And the serve is Katz. Feldkamp to Schmidt. The set for Anna Bussing to the back row, just long. 5-4. And it'll be Logan serve. Serve comes from Katz to the back row, and then the pass up front. The hit coming from Bussing, and it's somehow dug again by Hilburn. Now the play across. The dig by Feldkamp. Here's Anna Bussing up in the net. Her spike is going to go long. And it'll be a point to Logan. We're tied at 5 in set number 2. The serve comes from Ryan Katz again, and it goes long, 6-5. Axtell leads. And the Eagles have the lead back and the service. Cross it comes from Tuckelman. Play up at front. Hofaker gets it across. Faith Hofaker this time. And it's a 6-6 tie. Back to serve Marie Coe, who rotates in for Logan. Tied at 6, set number 2. Across it comes. Tuckelman, the pass up front. Talbot, the set, running into it is Courtney Heinen, good. She got a good run at it and was hit on the money by Talbot, and there was no chance for Logan on the other side. And back to serve now Brady Schmidt for Axtell. They lead it 7-6 in the second set. Cleveland Grinnell is down 15-9 after winning the first set in their matchup with Attica. Here's the play up front. Megan Bussing partially blocked. Diving get by Hilbert. Now it's Grieving up front. Heinen gets it. Talbot to Megan Bussing. Back rolling long. And out of bounds. We're tied again. So Logan hanging strong here. The defending state champions in 1A Division 2. Axtell leads 1-0. Tuckelman pass up near the net. Pushed across by Talbot. Talbot had such a big game at the net. I know that if you're an Axtell Eagle fan, you know that she's capable, but normally she's setting people up, but she was big at the net on blocks. She had 3 stuffs that were points, and all came in a flurry, it seemed like. Now the point goes in for Logan, and so Axtell trails 8-7. Here's Heinen again. His pace bounces up and then out of bounds. So a point to Logan, and Axtell is down by 2. Serve for Logan is across. Here's Schmidt to Talbot. Back set. Heinen sets it softly across over the blocker's hands. Logan gets the play at the front end. No, it's set back across. Here's Heineck. To Talbot. Back set, and Megan Bussing has to roll it to the back row. Filburn to Katz. Now set back across. Here is Megan Bussing. The set for Heinen. Flat-footed fight back row. Hilbert again to dig. Now the set in the middle. Hofaker. Heinen has it. Talbot. Right back to Courtney Heinen. Winds it up and puts it away. Her second kill of this set. And now Axtell down by 1. They lead it 1-0. Taylor Feldkamp will be back to serve for the Eagles. Pass up front from Hilbert. A play for Hofaker. Block back across. 2 Eagles there, and they force Logan into the net, trying to get it back. Anna Bussing, Kirsten Talbot, both on the play, and now it's tied at 9-9. Feldkamp to serve. To the back row. Last second from the forehand dig to a set. Hilbert, she kept it alive. Here's Talbot with a set. It is Anna Bussing, partially blocked, picked up by Hilbert again. Grieving at net. Schmidt passes up near net. She'll set it to the far sideline, and it is a scramble, and Logan really does a nice job to stay alive. Looks like Talbot has put in a winner. Here's Heinen, and she gets one home again. Her third kill of the set, her sixth in the match. And Axtell leads it 10-9. Taylor Feldkamp will serve. On its way to the back row it goes. Now up front, and block again by Talbot. Logan will dig it out of there and stay alive. Here's Bussing. Her pass goes across tape. Now it's more rolled across to Feldkamp. Now to Talbot near the net. Heinen guides it away from the blocker. Now sets it across the tape after it was put back by Logan. Here's Grieving. Feldkamp for Axtell digs it. Now it's back row, and it's picked up by Feldkamp, set across. Here's a play for Grieving at net. Feldkamp, the dig. Talbot, the set. Courtney Heinen, the swing. It's blocked back home, though, by the Logan Trojans. And that'll make it a 10-10 tie. Serving is Kayla Hofaker. On its way. Schmidt to Talbot. Now to Anna Bussing. Blocked back across. Saved by Axtell. Up front, Grieving. Big hitter. It's Feldkamp to Talbot. The set for Anna Bussing again. Back row. Dug out again by Logan. Now it's Schmidt. Talbot. The set for Courtney Heinen. Winds it up. Blocked out of bounds. Point Axtell. And the Eagles have gone up by 1, 11-10. Talbot to Heinen. That's the fourth kill now for Heinen in this set. Megan Bussing had 5 kills in the opening set, but Axtell won 25-20. Now the serve from Heinen goes long. We're tied again, 11-11. It will be Grieving to serve. I'll also have a Riley County Lady Falcon report coming up here in just a little bit. Just got the results in on their race in Lawrence. Here's Kuckelman, blocked back, saved by Feldkamp. The set up front, Bussing tries to tap it across, and it taps into net. Riley County Falcon boys took second overall. The girls have placed 7th at the state championships. We'll get you details on their individual results in a moment. Here's the serve from Logan. Feldkamp, great dig on the back row. Up front it comes, and it's set to the backside by Talbot. Now it's Grieving. Middle set for Katz. It goes long. Feldkamp and Spitz called it, said get away, let it go, and it did, and it went out, and it's 12-12 now. Axtell has tied it up again, and Kirsten Talbot will have the serve. And the other semifinal match is going to go to a third set. Wheatland, Grinnell, and Attica. Here's Kuckelman, the pass to Schmitz. The setup on the far side, the wind-up and winner for Kuckelman. Maddie gets her second kill of this set, and Talbot will again serve it, as Axtell has gone on top 3-2. Serve from Talbot. Pass up front. This is Grieving. The Cat, the wind-up, blocked by Schmitz, but on the Eagle side. And the lead now, or the tie now at 13 apiece. Silburn to serve. Feldkamp to Talbot. Far side setup. Kuckelman again. Oh, what a dig from Hilbert. Now set across. The dig by Talbot. Schmitz the set. Here's Anna Bussing into net. And a point to Logan. It's 14-13. Axtell down by 1. Again, they lead 1-0 in this match against the defending state champion. Here's Feldkamp to Talbot, the play for Schmidt. Soft spikes to the back row. Now up front, big hitter for Logan, but a great dig by Heineck to Talbot up front, and it's Tuckelman just pushing it across, almost a winner with that left hand. Saved, though, by Logan. Feldkamp to Talbot. Back set. Anna Bussing. Cross court. No. The good dig by Schmidt. Set across by Heineck. Now back up front it comes. It's Bussing with it. Anna to Talbot. She'll send it to the back row. And Hilbert has it now across the front. Partially blocked. A great dig to the left hand by Kuckelman to stay alive. Here's Talbot. Back to Kuckelman. The spike partially blocked and then dug. In their scramble for Logan to stay in this point, they almost pulled it out of bounds. Feldkamp able to cover a lot of ground to get over there. Now a point is going to, they say it was Tuckelman ending up in the net. I guess thought it was point Axtell. And instead, Tuckelman chasing a ball that was up near the net, tried to punch it across, did, but in doing so got into the net. And Axtell's down by 2. Here's Kirsten Talbot, pushed it across. Logan does get a hit on it. Talbot to Anna Bussing, to Tuckelman, flat-footed fire. Picked up by Logan. Here's a big wind-up, stuffed back across. Spitz and Anna Bussing there. Spitz will get the point. And it's a 15-14 Logan lead. Anna Bussing back to serve for the Eagles. Across it comes. Boy, near ace, dug out by Homemaker. Now play up front, stuffed back across. Second straight. Anna Busser, Kuckelman that time, with Schmitz up front getting the stuff. So the Eagles have tied it. Serve from Anna Bussing. Logan looking for a play at net. They'll push it to the back row. Here's a play up to Talbot. Middle set for Brady Schmitz, who's been big on defense the last couple of times. Now the big spike coming in the middle from Ryan Katz. And it'll be Axtell falling behind by 1 again, 16-15. Logan led 7-2 in the first set, and then Axtell just caught fire and would win at 25-20. Here in the second set, Axtell jumped out to a 4-point lead, but has seen Logan now take a lead of 1. It's been back and forth for the last several points. Here's Megan Bussing. Cross-court winner. We're tied again. That's Bussing's first kill in this set. She had 5 in the first. Now back on that front row. We'll see if they can get her token again. 16-16. Maddie Kuckelman will serve it. To the back row it comes Hilbert. Missed hit. And now Logan will not get a play on it. That's an ace for Kuckelman. And a lead for Axtell, 17-16. Kuckelman will serve. Pass up front. Second straight ace for Kuckelman. And now it's the Eagles leading 18-16. Maddie Kuckelman has had 2 straight aces. But all of a sudden, Axtell's gained a little control, leading by 2, getting for those important points. 3 straight aces, a hat trick for Kuckelman, serving the volleyball. And a timeout for Logan. Axtell has gone on top 19-16 here in Hayes. Stay with us. We're coming back in just a moment.
Twin Valley proudly announces our new Pulse Gigabit Internet, available now in Clay Center. Equal to 1,000 megabits per second, our new speeds can support all your devices, all at the same time. Stream movies, download content, surf the web, and more. No buffering and no waiting. So what are you waiting for? New customers who call today get 2 months free internet service. Visit twinvalley.net or give us a call at 800-515-3311. Twin Valley Pulse, your life connected.
Axtell is out now to a 19-16 lead, trying to get the first to 20, and they're on the verge. 19-16 lead in set 2. Serving is Maddie Kuckelman, and all she has done is put 3 straight aces across. She gets set to serve it again on its way. This one almost is a 4th. It is saved by Logan and kept in play now. Here's Talbot for Megan Bussing. The windup and the winner. Bussing with her second kill. And now it's 20-16. Axtell leads it. Tuckelman will again serve. Across it comes. Nick serves again, and Logan can only get it across. There's Bussing to Talbot to Courtney Heinen. So wind up in the winner. Heinen with 5 kills in this set alone. Axtell now leads it 21-16. And once more to serve is Maddie Tuckelman. Across it comes. Back row, Hilbert barely keeps this one alive. Back to Bussing. Now to Talbot. The set for Heinen. Winds it up one more time. It's kept alive this trip by Logan. They will set it across. Here's Heinen. To Talbot. Back set. Megan Bussing winds up. Back row, saved by Hilbert. Logan sets it across, and Brady Schmidt tried to save it. Heinen diving to save it. It's a point to Logan, but it's 21-17. Set 2. Axtell leading, and they lead 1-0. Almost to the state championship match. 4 points away. Now a pass up front, and it'll be an ace service for the Eagles, for the Logan Trojans. And the serve is Marie Coe. Tuckelman to Talbot. Back set, left-handed, winner for Bussing. Megan Bussing, it was mistimed. She reached up near the net with the left hand and got it home. Now Brady Schmidt to serve. Across it comes. Up front, Grieving, winner away from the blocker. Megan Bussing makes it 22-19. Axtell the lead. And the serve for Logan is Carly Braun. Serve across, Tuckelman. Talbot, forearm set. And Megan Bussing sets it to the back row. Now Logan with the play up net for Grieving. Blocked back. That was Talbot and Bussing up front. Now Logan rolls it across. Here's Schmitz to Talbot. Back set. Courtney Heinen, left-handed winner. And with authority, she went with the left. Heinen on the far side. The set took her to her left hand, and she just wound it up and still put it away. It's 23-19. Axtell leads, and a timeout again for Logan. Stay with us. Back in a moment.
If your life is busy and fast-paced, the deli and bakery department at Ray's Apple Market was made for you. If you like delicious meals that are ready to take home to your family, then the deli and bakery were made for you. And if you like freshness and variety, the deli and bakery were especially made for you. They made it all for you, just the way you like it. From their signature Rock House salads to their homemade breads and their fruits and veggies in between. See what they have for you at Ray's Apple Market.
Well, Axtell has come out here and caught fire for the second time in this match. The first came after trailing 7-2 in set 1. And now in set number 2, they have a 23-19 lead, and Taylor Feldkamp to serve now for Axtell. Heinen, Talbot, and Anna Bussing on the front row. Tuckelman and Schmitz out there to serve from Feldkamp. Set across. Tuckelman to Talbot. Back set. Heinen winds it up. Blocked back. Great dig by Feldkamp. Now the set from Talbot. It goes to Anna Bussing, and it rides the tape on the block by Logan and out of bounds. And Axtell has that match point. Match point to go to the state championship final. Third at state last year, and Feldkamp hits one to the net on the service. So Logan gets served back, but it's 24-20, still match point. The serve from Hofaker. Kayla Hofaker brings it across. Talbot, the set for the match. It is blocked back. Heinen got a good swing. Good block, though, by Logan. Now it's 24-21, and Axtell wants a timeout. We'll break as well. The finish on the way. Match point on the line for the Axtell Eagles to go to the state finals when we come back.
Todd from Wall's True Value here, and I want to share a comment from a customer. This customer told me, "I don't know what I would do without your store. You really make my life easier." Well, that type of praise is great, but it also makes us aware that we need to live up to a pretty high standard. We hope that you will experience exceptional service and value when shopping for paint, lumber, hardware, and appliances with us. Come see us at Wallace Tree Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Match points for the Axtell Eagles, 24-21. Logan has the serve. A win, and Axtell plays for the state championship match. Here's Anna Bussing, the spike across. That's a winner. Axtell's going to play for the title in the next match of the day. 25-21, they win it. Straight sets winner to move to the state title match. Coming up next, they knock off the defending state champion, Logan Trojans. Stay with us. We'll wrap this up, give you a look at what's to come. Eagle Volleyball headed to the state title match when we return.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Brutal winter days will be here sooner than you think. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? If not, Geisler Roofing offers several different solutions, including spray foam insulation. At Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Making sure you have a solid roof over your head requires hard work and materials you can count on. So when you're looking to build a solid structure, start with floor and roof trusses from Axtell Truss Manufacturing. Axtell Truss will provide your new home, shed, or building with the quality materials and workmanship that each job requires. Call Brian for a free quote if you're planning a new home, shed, or building. Axtell Truss Manufacturing on Highway 36 east of Marysville, 785-736-2291.
Whether it's major auto repair, minor maintenance, or filling the gas tank, Little Joe's Service in Axtell is ready to get to work. They've got computerized equipment and the know-how to use it, so you'll get work that's diagnosed correctly and done right. They also stock most major brands of tires and wheels and can handle the installation and alignment. Custom exhaust work is available too. For all types of auto repairs and work you can count on, let Little Joe's Service in Axtell look under the hood for you.
Midland Exteriors.
Axtell Seamless Gutter, with over 30 years experience, has teamed up with us, Midland Exteriors, to provide you with the highest quality seamless steel siding, Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows, and seamless guttering for all of Northeast Kansas. Call us now at 736-2753. That's 736-2753. Midland Exteriors. We've thought of everything.
Midland Exteriors. We've thought of everything.
The Axtell Eagles will move on to the state championship match. We'll find out who they're going to play. It's gone to a third set between Wheatland, Grinnell, and Attica. They're at 15-15 right now. What a performance for Axtell to come out and fall behind 7-2 in the first set and then turn it around. Megan Bussing, I had her for 5 kills in that set. Tynan and Anna Bussing with 3 each. Talbot with the 3 stuffs up front. An ace from Anna Bussing as well. And then how about Maddie Kuckelman with 3 straight aces coming in the second set, along with Courtney Heine getting hot at the net. 6 kills I have her for. 3 from Megan Bussing. Kuckelman with a couple of kills up front as well. Schmitz with a block a couple of different times up front for points. And Axtell wins it 25-20, 25-21. They'll play either Wheatland Grinnell or Attica. Right now, Attica leads by 1 over Wheatland Grinnell, and now it's tied at 16-16. I can tell you this, once that match goes final, they will have a 15-minute break before they'll start the championship match. So we're going to take you back to programming, but when we are ready and set to go, I'm going to change court. We're going to the championship court now with Axtell, and I'll do that, get set up on the opposing court once that other semi goes final, and then we'll see who Axtell will be playing. And when they're ready to go, we'll bring you live back here to Hayes for a state championship run for the Axtell Eagles. Up next,